So this is the old gate at my parents' house, and I'm replacing their fence. So I decided while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and put up a new gate for them. Now this gate is around 20 years old, and it's still holding in there pretty good. My dad put it up back in the day, and as you can see, he used some of those metal farm gates and connected those to, I believe they were 4x6s, and that actually worked out pretty good. He had a wire going from the end there to the top to keep it from sagging. But you know, age gets us all, so figured while I'm replacing their fence, I'll put up a new gate. Now this gate wasn't too hard to take down as far as the gate itself, but when it came to taking those posts out, I had quite a bit of work. Those posts were buried about a little over 3 feet deep, and they weighed several hundred pounds. And I could not really, I had to dig all the way around them, almost all the way down, and then lift them out with a jack. And it was quite a bit of work. So in this video, you'll see me struggling mostly with getting those posts out. So you can see here that I braced the fence panel, and then I sawed the rails off of the post so that I can work on taking the post out without having to take down that fence section. And then here I am working away at it, and I tell you what, this was quite a bit of work digging out this post. Yeah, when I was working on this, I skipped my gym days because I was like, I don't need to go to the gym after this, you know. I got my workout in. And you can see here I'm using the jack. This is a high lift jack, trying to put some pressure on it and take it out, but it wasn't budging. This soil here is a mixture of rock and clay, and I believe once these got set in there, I mean, they were just set. So when I was pulling it up, it was pulling against the rocks and the clay, and just didn't want to come out. Not to mention that I also had to lift that concrete base, which weighed several hundred pounds. So still going to town on it, chiseling away. Yeah, and I was getting so deep that I couldn't shovel it out anymore. So I started using the post hole digger around the outside of the post to get the dirt out. Well, yeah, if you ever wonder how do you get a post from leaning over, the secret is you need to put it in the ground deep enough. The deeper you put these posts, the harder they are to take out, and also the less likely they are to lean over. Like this one, you can see how much trouble I'm having. Whereas those other posts I was taking out for the regular fence that weren't all that deep, oh man, they just popped right out. Yeah, it's also amazing how deep I had to go digging around this post before it really started to budge. With all that concrete, trying to get it to move, using the lift. I did all kinds of stuff. I used that jack, I beat it with my sledgehammer, dug around it, pre-stressed it with the jack as I dug to try and hope that it would break loose. Oh man. Now you can see here that it's starting to tilt, but it's pushing against those rails. And I actually wound up putting in 6x6s and had to cut those rails back anyways to get that 6x6 to fit. So if I would have done that to begin with, that could have given me a little bit more wiggle room in that direction. But here you can see I decided to use this cables that were holding up the gates and to connect them between the posts and tighten them down to try and pull that post over. And thinking back on it, some straps would have been good to use in that situation. But that did budge it, but I'm not sure how much it really helped. Alright, now here I'm going to take the camera over just to show you how deep I'm getting. I got that thing dug and it still ain't moving. Now this is a thing you need to realize in life. Taking this post out is kind of like a life lesson, okay? You can try and fail. And you can try and fail. But if you keep on trying and you have persistence, you will succeed. Sooner or later, you'll get that post out. You'll achieve that goal. You will climb that mountain. Now you can see it's wiggling. It's a wiggling. So I have hope. I will get it out. I will get it out. This kind of makes me wish that I had a large piece of heavy equipment where I could just strap a chain around that concrete and try and pull it on out, you know. That might have saved me a lot of effort. Here we go. I think I just about got it. It's coming. Oh yeah. I broke it loose. Now here I'm working on getting it out and I realize just how heavy it is. And then I'm not going to be able to lift it out myself. I'm going to need to use some type of lifting assistance. But I get it tipped over there. Right here I try and lift it out and it banged my rib cage. Then I decide I'm gonna need to lift this with the I'm gonna need to lift this out of here somehow, but that fence is in the way. And I get to thinking, and I wind up rolling it over onto the sidewalk. Now this is the other post, and it broke during the whole process of trying to get it out. And then I used the engine hoist to pull it out of the hole, and there wasn't anything in the way. And then got it loaded in the back of the truck. Alright, now that it's out, I decided to climb on in the hole, show you just how big and deep it is, and why it was such a pain. Well, thanks for watching, and take it easy.